Hello, my name is Annie Bathurst. I've been in 4-H for 10 years and this is my 8th year in the sheep project. I've grown up on my family's farm and I was homeschooled until 7th grade, so that way I could be really involved in 4-H and also on the farm. And now that I'm in public school, I'm involved in FFA, band, cross country, basketball, track, and many other activities. This year I expanded my project by researching the nutrients that my sheep needed and satisfying it with a new supplement in my feed called Champion Drive, and I also figured how much hay they would need to be healthy but not overweight. I also purchased a scale, that way I could evaluate their gain per day, and that way I could track where I wanted them to be before fair. I also attended a local lamb camp where I learned the specifics of showing my sheep and showmanship with an advanced teacher who showed nationally for many years. I was a project leader for the sheep project of the Willowdale Forest Club, and some of the meetings that I led included shearing sheep, helping them with their showmanship skills, and also helping them walk. And in order to properly lead those, there was about 13 sheep all together with us. And so when I was shearing before the fair, it took us a very long time. So I actually purchased additional clippers. That way we could get the job done easier, and I could help train them on how to shear their own sheep. One of my goals for this year was to share a demonstration somewhere in the community about the sheep project, since it's widely unknown. And I got to do that this year at a MOPS petting zoo, which is basically a petting zoo held here on our farm for mothers and their young children to come see what 4-H holds. And I set up a demonstration area where I sheared some of my sheep, and I also let them shear them with the guidance of me. And that way I could explain to them how wool gets from a sheep and into their clothing. I had a great opportunity to meet with a couple of families during our county fair, and I got to explain to them what muzzles are and why we use them on our sheep. And I got to explain that our sheep don't actually bite people, but we want to keep them safe so they don't choke on the wood chips. And many of the families that I talked to were really interested in the sheep projects for next year. One of my goals for every year is to attend at least one show for that year that I've never been to before. And for me, this year, it was the Kansas Junior Livestock Show, which is held sometime in October, and that is 2 months later than any other shows that I've ever attended to, so I had to train my sheep for an extra 2 months, and it was a really great opportunity for me to really gauge how to extend the sheep's lifetime and how to maintain its weight throughout that. I plan on participating in the Market Sheep Project for my remaining years in 4-H, and I hope that I can help those around me grow in their projects along the way.